What up, what up, what up, everybody? Everybody, what up? Just want to touch base. Y'all already know what it is about as far as this time of the year when it comes to Madden. It's anywhere between June and July. You know, most of the time, a lot of times it's June, but sometimes even July. That'll be the what they call the dog days. D Dot, what up, D Dot? What it do? Been a long time since I've been on here, talking to y'all boys about Madden and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I felt like it's only right to get on here and address up and coming things. What's the plan moving forward? You know, as y'all already know, the college is getting ready to drop, and BAP had reached out to me and told me quite a few guys been asking him, is there going to be a college league and things like that. But before I even get to that, BAP also asked me, am I doing 2 leagues next Madden? Now, here's the thing. Me personally, I like 2 leagues in Madden. I like having 2 different teams, right? That's me personally. And, but when it comes to the league, I don't really operate on how I feel personally. I operate on what y'all are saying. So, yeah, I would like to do 2 leagues, but now here it comes. We got the NCAA coming in, right? And yeah, of course, if NCAA is popping, which it in all actuality, all the arrows indicate right now that NCAA should be pretty good. So if NCAA is a good game, then yeah, I'll I'll do a franchise in college football. But if we do a franchise in college football, I'm not doing 2 leagues in Madden. I'm not going to have the time to run 3 leagues, So again, if it was up to me, I would do 2 leagues in Madden. I like having 2 different teams. I just do. It's fun. It's fun to play with 2 different squads. You're building 2 different teams. All of that. But if we do college, then that's going to take away from one of the leagues. And like I said, it is what it is. I move according to what I feel like or what I see, what's it leaning towards, like, as far as whatever the momentum is leaning, whatever y'all leaning into, I'm gonna lean with it. I'm not gonna lean against it. So yeah, I know college is coming out. But listen, let's be honest. We've been disappointed with games before. So just because we hearing and we seeing don't mean we're going to like it, and I'm not going to do a college league if the joint is trash just for the fact of it's a college game. If the college game is popping, then yeah, we'll get a franchise going in college, but it's going to take away one of the leagues from Madden. I could tell you that. We're not going to have the time to do 3 leagues. Remember, I used to have 3 leagues, and this man only did 2 because 3 leagues is like you're stretching it, So if we do a college franchise, then we definitely can't do 2. We definitely can't do 2 Madden leagues. So if we do the college, we'll have 1 college, we'll have 1 Madden. Like I said again, hopefully the new college that's dropping, hopefully it's official. If it's official, then cool. We run with it. Now, as far as I'm just going to tell you now, if we do the college, as far as team, how we doing teams, we doing it the same way we do Madden. We going by a factor of things. Who's been down. We going by seniority, but it ain't just seniority. Because I can tell you right now, I got guys that been in here, since we started, and they still don't follow everything, all the rules that we got laid down. So you will lose points for that. I don't want to hear about, yo, I've been playing since you started. Yeah, you have, but you also been, not following what we supposed to be doing. And the thing about it is that I didn't even get on here and even speak about it. But the same thing y'all always heard me get up here and speak about as far as the Twitch, right? And not having the Twitch settings fixed. And I always said the problem with you guys using Twitch was that if something happened in the game, you know, we can't even go back and check and see. And sure enough, it happened. Somebody reached out to me, telling me about what somebody did. The game was on Twitch, settings wasn't fixed, couldn't see nothing. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying, like I always said that. Anybody who heard me talk about, you know, streaming, you always heard me say, the reason why, we wasn't really feeling Twitch because the settings wasn't fixed. And we kept saying, yo, if you ain't got your settings fixed, fix your settings, fix your settings, fix your settings. You've been saying it all year. And it happened. Somebody got screwed over, and I ain't gonna say there was nothing that could be done, but at the same time, it's like you like to see rather than just take what somebody's saying verbatim. And I couldn't even do nothing. I couldn't even check, and I ain't even get live to even go live to even talk about it. I dealt with it how I dealt with it with the person that let me know. But again, moving forward, on the next one, if you don't have a YouTube account, then you won't have a team in any of these leagues. I've said it a couple of months ago. I said, going on to the new Madden, we no longer rocking with Twitch. I don't want to hear about my settings is fixed. None of that. Ain't no Twitch. No Twitch. Strictly YouTube. If you can't get a YouTube account for whatever reason, which for the life of me, I can't even understand why you couldn't get a YouTube account. It takes a couple of minutes. But if that is the case, based on whatever email you have, creating the email is free, and it takes less than 5 minutes to do. All you got to do is create an email and put that on the YouTube account, and bam, there you go. But we're not doing Twitch no more. Twitch is a headache. You know what I mean? Twitch is a headache. Then you get guys that say they don't know how to switch the settings, so ain't no more Twitch. And again, it's nothing personal. If you feel like you gonna still stay with your Twitch, then it was all I'm saying is, like, listen, you just won't have a team. It's really nothing, no need to get upset about or make a big deal as far as on my behalf, right? I'm not gonna sit up here and go back and forth with nobody about anything. It ain't that deep, number one. And number two, what I'm saying now ain't nothing new. I said this a few months ago. I'm just reiterating what I already said in case some of y'all forgot or say you didn't know. I'm just letting you know you've been had it from when I first mentioned it, but you still got 2 months, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, however many months. You still got months to go get your YouTube account. But I'm willing to bet anything there will be at least one person that will say, yo, I ain't know you said that. Yo, I can't get it. My YouTube not working. I'm still gonna get that, but again, the problem is I'm not even gonna entertain it. I said what I said already. I mean, it's pretty simple. Get a YouTube account, or I guess you're just gonna have to just, sit this one out. That's it. I mean, it's nothing to debate. It's none of that. I'm not doing Twitch no more. Like I said, the same thing that I always talked about, it happened. You know what I mean? I couldn't even check and see anything because the settings wasn't fixed. So, and the reason why I didn't really get on and make a big deal about it, one, because I didn't even have the time to address it. Two, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, this is just even further reason why I said what I said. And this is definitely the reason why there is no more Twitch, but again, I just wanted to reiterate that. But yeah, as far as the college, I know a lot of guys, it's definitely, Claude, what it do? What it do? What it do? Been a long time since I've been on here, yakety yakking with y'all. I was just addressing a few things. As far as I was saying, like, generally, me personally, I like having two leagues in Madden because I like playing with two different teams. But I already know, a lot of y'all is amped on that college. So if we do the college, I was saying there won't be two leagues in Madden anymore because um I don't do things. Yeah, exactly, bro. I don't as much as I like having two leagues in Madden, I never ran the league based on my wants or based on what I like. I always went by what y'all want. And right now it seems like everybody, well, most of the guys from what I'm hearing is asking about the college franchise again, which is fine. No problem. We'll move in that direction, but we move in that direction. Just know it's only going to be one Madden league. You know. Now again, if the college fade out, if dudes ain't really feeling it, you know. And what I mean by that is like, let's say we start out with. Um, Now here's a question I got too. So how does the connected franchise work for college, right? Because in Madden there's only 32 teams. College got way more than 32 teams. So does that mean that you can have a league with, let's just say, 60 users? You know what I mean? Is that what that mean? And if so, now I guess you know what I'm saying? Like, because in Madden, right? When you start out with 32 users, when you get, let's say you get a bunch of users drop out, you're down to 25. It's like, all right, man, you know what I mean? We need more users, too many CPU teams, you know, um, college only gonna let you do 32. See, I mean, and I don't, and again, like that's the thing, right? They only gonna let you do 32. That might be kind of whack, right? Because depending what team you got, you might only have two users on your schedule or three. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is things that I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all didn't even think about. Like you just thought about having a college league, which I understand. But for me, I always think about everything before I jump into anything. Now just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, the CPU games is not a problem, but I mean, but that drink could be whack if you only got two users on your schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like it could end up messing around feeling like you just playing the franchise on your own. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna feel different. If you look around and you only play three people, like I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. I guess we'll figure to cross that bridge when we get there. But me personally, I'm not really crazy about that. But again, if that's all right, cool. Then that's cool. That's good. Then see that's something like that. That's big. Because let's be honest, man. You get a team and look up and see that you only play one user. You ain't really gonna be too amped about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you played that one user week one. That means the rest of your schedule is nothing but CPU. But the fact that you're able to move teams around different conferences, then that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's a game changer. So what that basically means is that we'll switch the conferences around based on the 32 users. However many teams we could put in the conference, we'll do that. We'll do whatever we got to do to make sure we keep this thing entertaining. But again, like I said, me personally, I'm always down for two leagues. It matter like playing with two teams, but if we doing the college, then definitely going to be it's definitely going to be cut down to one and one. It's going to be one college league, one Madden league. For whatever reason, if dudes dropping out the college game because they say you ain't really feeling it, and that joint start getting watered down, then we'll you know what I'm saying, let that fade out, and then we'll pick up and do another Madden league. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as trying to, I'm down to try to college. See how it go or whatever. And again, it's gonna be the way we pick teams gonna be the same. Um, Oh, y'all already got, look, y'all already ahead of the curve. Y'all got, you said in your other league, y'all already got how y'all doing things figured out and all of that. Man, y'all boys ahead of the curve, man. You know, I'm just now even hearing about the stuff that college is offering. I just found out when the game coming out. I haven't been in tune with any of that. But yeah, as far as what I'm hearing, a little bit that I seen, it look cool. You know what I'm saying? It sound cool. Let's just see how the finished product is. You know. But yeah. So as far as the college, yeah, you guys ain't gotta, like I said, when it comes to teams, we doing the same thing like we've been doing when it comes to Madden. You guys gonna give me 4 or 5 teams, and then depending, who you are, and what I mean by who you are, meaning what you've done. If you cash a game when you're supposed to, just stuff, all of that stuff. How long you've been down, a lot of things play a role. Y'all know what time it is, so I mean, I shouldn't even have to say this, but I'm just saying it. I'm just touching all bases, being that I'm on right now. So, you know what it is. Send me some teams when they get to that point, and then we figure it out from there. But and if we are doing one league, and if we are gonna be doing one league in Madden, I'd advise y'all to think long and hard about, and it's gonna be the same thing with Madden. Of course, you're gonna send me your teams. And I can tell you right now, some of y'all ain't going to like, that you're going to have to send me more than 4 or 5 teams because, you know, just because, you ain't really get called out during the year don't mean that things went under the rug. I'm just the type, I'm one of those people that, I may not get you today, may not get you tomorrow, but I'm going to get you, when you violate. And yeah, there's been some that still violated, believe it or not. After all this time, right? You would think everybody would be on board. You think everybody would be on the same page. Everybody would move as just a unit. But nah, that's not the case. You still get dudes that make things difficult than it has to. I've been talking about Twitch. I've been talking about fix your settings on Twitch. And I even went down to break down why I'm saying fix your settings on Twitch. And then, like I said, about 5-10 minutes ago, somebody reached out to me, tell me what somebody did. I tried to check it out. I couldn't even check it out on Twitch, which was a confirmation why I said this Madden right here was the last Madden we doing Twitch. I just never got on and said nothing about it. But yeah, somebody violated. Somebody, played the game. You know what I mean? Put the cast up with the Twitch, but the settings wasn't switched. Couldn't even go back and see what was being said. But again, no need to make a big deal about it. This was the last hurrah for Twitch. Next Madden, there is no Twitch. College football, there is no Twitch. There is no more Twitch. It's strictly YouTube. Again, you guys still got a couple of months left to go create you a free email account. It's free, takes a few minutes. I don't even know how some of you dudes say you can't even open a YouTube account. That just goes to show y'all be doing too much when it comes to this game. Like it shouldn't even be an issue with you getting a YouTube account. Like I really don't see what the issue is. But again, if that is the case, all you gotta do is create another email, man, and put that on there. Pretty simple. But we're not doing no more Twitch. That's it. There's no more Twitch. This was the last. This was the last era of the Twitch, as far as for me. Ain't no more Twitch. Twitch is a headache. I hate watching Twitch. You try to watch somebody play on Twitch. The game is always free, always buffering. Then it's like too many of y'all keep saying you don't know how to switch the settings. Then some of y'all, it was always something. It was always something, man. So again, I always keep saying I don't do these leagues for no dough. This ain't no side money. I ain't getting nothing out of this. So the last thing I want to do is be annoyed by something that I ain't even getting paid to do. So for me, the way to simplify everything is say, all right, cool. This will be the last era for Twitch. Ain't no more Twitch after this. And if that means we lose a couple of guys, then hey, I mean, it ain't nothing that I'm saying, yo, you can't come back. I'm saying, yo, listen, if you don't want to come back, then, well, keep a Twitch. That's your way of saying you ain't coming back. because we're not doing Twitch no more. 32 guys in here, there will not be not one with the Twitch. You know what I mean? Twitch is dead. You know, too much of a headache, too much of a hassle. You know, nobody got time for that. You know? Um, but yeah, the college coming out soon, so we'll rock and roll from there. As far as I don't even remember the date that is coming out, but I think it's coming out in July, if I'm not mistaken. But again, even when it dropped, right? It's not like we picking up and starting the league up 2 days after it dropped. You know, that's one. But two, but we will start a league up, you know, probably after first patch. You know, let them iron out the wrinkles like they do with all these games, and then probably just get started. You know what I mean? And we all figure it out at the same time. You know, and another thing is you got to see how many guys even get to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you mess around and get only 14 guys get to college when it come out. You know, and then you get another 15 guys that say they're going to get it in a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, so you got to remember all of that factors in too. You know, can't start no league without the users, you know, but yeah, and we're gonna see how the college thing play out. July 19th, Dwayne said the game dropped, so there you go. Um, Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, but I'm pretty sure y'all already know, these are the last seasons of both leagues, wit and legal. This is the last season. I felt like last year we went a little further. You know, I think we stopped last year in July. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. That's just what I think. But you know, we still got a lot of seasons in, and you got to remember, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. July 19th, Carnage. That's what they said. July 19th. So you know, we all got up until then to figure different things out. You know, but yeah, this is the last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? You know, this era of Madden been real interesting, right? Interesting for a few reasons. First reason is um Claude just been straight up dominating, right? He was dominating legal. He dominated more in legal than wit, but nevertheless still won in wit too, right? So he just flat out dominated this Madden, period. You know, then besides that, you know, it was a lot of musical chairs being played. You know, you got guys that got booted, that's booted, banned, whatever words you choose to use, that's done permanently. They can't never come back. Madden 27, nah, such and such say, yo, what's up, any spots? Nah. Even if you got two spots, the answer is no, ain't no spots. Then you had guys that left for a little while that got booted, but then came back, right? So it was musical chairs going down, you know. Me myself, anybody that's anybody that's not here that got booted won't be back ever. Let me just let you know that. Repeat that. Anybody that got booted that's not here will not be back ever. I ain't saying anybody that left on their own. I'm saying if they got booted and they not here, they done. There's no coming back. You know. Again, this league stuff is all about for fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting cut no checks. I ain't getting cut no checks. So why would I wanna even let this something that's supposed to be recreation and just flat out fun to do? Why would I want this to caused any type of, you know, feelings within me to like I'm just upset or agitated. Like, come on, man. I got other things to worry about that's worth being agitated over than the video game. You know what I mean? And some people just feel like they just gonna go so hard that they're gonna do whatever they gotta do to, make their point in the league. But yeah, man, like all that clown stuff is over. Like, as far as entertaining the craziness, like I ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean? So um yeah, man, there's gonna be guys, and I guarantee you some of these guys, I appreciate that, Carnage. If you saying I run the best league, then that's a real compliment because I know you've, been part of different leagues, throughout the years and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know you one of them guys that's real experienced when it comes to, playing in different leagues. So if you saying that about me, then man, that's big. That's a big compliment. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Now you say I should start charging. You know what, bro? That's not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with that is that it'll have to turn to a money league, right? Because how can I charge somebody to be in my league, and then if they win the bowl, I mean, no, you're right. You right. For the troublemakers, nah, you right. That's not a terrible idea, bruh. It's not a terrible idea. You know, um, and it's crazy that we even gotta even come up with stuff like this, right? Like, just think about that. Charge dudes that's troublemakers. Like, yo, why are you even a troublemaker when it comes to a video game, dude? A franchise, a free league at that. See, that's the part that always get me. If this was a money league, then I could understand it a little better, right? Because there's money involved. And, let's be honest, man, anytime you put money a part of anything, things start getting a little hazy, no matter what it is, no matter what it is in life. I don't care if it's $5. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get a little funny because money's involved. But I'm one of them people that understands that when money's involved, I get it. This still don't mean I'm going to co-sign the silliness that you're doing. If you being a clown, I'm still call you a clown. But at least I can understand why you being a clown because there's money involved. But when it is no money involved and it's just straight up free league, I can't understand why the clown stuff gets displayed. That's the part that gets me. Like um I guess my leagues is that competitive that dudes really feel like they need to go so hard to win that bad that this is the things that they willing to do. They willing to go hard. Like, I guess this league bring that out of them. That's just what I think. I can't think of no other reason. But yeah, man. I mean, look, charging guys, that's not a bad idea at all. And like for certain type of people, you absolutely right about that. That's a great idea. You know, and that is something I will take in consideration. But to be honest with you, man, like I'm just cut from that cloth. All money ain't good money. So it's like even if I did charge and dudes willing to pay, it's like, do I even still want to deal with these certain dudes? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, keep your money. You know what I mean? So let's just say if I told certain dudes, yo, oh, he want to get back in, yo, he got to give me 20. And he'd be like, all right, cool, I'll send him $20. When I sit back and really think about it, it's like, yo, do I even want this dude $20? Like, I'm better off probably just saying, yo, keep your bread and just keep you out. But that's not a bad idea though. Like, it's definitely not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, man, I don't even take stuff personal. I'm not one of them dudes, especially when it comes to this. Like, I don't take this stuff personal. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And to be honest with you, I don't even be having my print on this game like that. Like, as far as like running the show, like I don't care about running no show. Like, I'm not that dude that's caring about oh this why not league and why not said. I don't care about all that. Like half of y'all know I'll be letting Bap run the show. You know what I'm saying? Like like and that's just I don't never come like if I'm out of the mix for a good 2 weeks, right? I don't know what's going on in the chat and Bap did something. I'm not gonna just come in and just say, oh nah, Bap, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he been holding it down. So I be giving free reign to, what I'm saying, yo, nah, let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he been holding it down, so I don't step on nobody's toes or anything. I just, oh word, that's what happened. I mean, look, whether I fully agree with certain things or not, I just let it ride because I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and Bap don't see eye to eye on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna sit up here and hold you. We don't. You think every time me and Bap kick it, we always in the agreement? We not. There's a few things that, what I'm saying, happen on this Madden that I wasn't really behind, but I just let it rock because it's like, yo, I gotta stand with him. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see eye to eye, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's what make the league work because we don't see eye to eye on everything. Ain't nobody here to be no yes man. You know what I mean? Like, it's never gonna get to the point where we gonna start going at each other, disrespecting each other. But no, we don't always see eye to eye. He don't agree with everything that I say or how I feel about stuff, and vice versa. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we figure out a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying? If we can't meet on what I'm saying or meet what he's saying, we figure out a way to meet in the middle. And that's why the league always still work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being honest. If you think me and Bap agree on everything, y'all, it's crazy. We don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't. But that's what having the league is, right? Like it's just about figuring it out. I obviously we don't agree on this. What about this? What about if we all right, cool, then we could go that route. It happens. It happens. But yeah, like I was saying, this is the last season of these leagues. This is it. This is the last hurrah. So anybody that got a shot at the playoffs, in the playoffs, make it count. This is it right here. Go out with a bang. You know what I mean? Go out with a bang. This is it. We won't be back on Madden until so I couldn't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe September. Because obviously we know the game come out in August, but if I'm not mistaken, I don't think we started the league up in August. I'm pretty sure we started sometime in September. You know, so that'll be we're gonna have a nice little break. Which is cool, right? Because man, how long when you think about it, if we did start in September and we now finishing in June, just think about how much time that is in more than one league, right? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 10 months. You know what I mean? Like you don't even really think about it because you just so accustomed to just playing the league. But man, we done put about 10 months in on this game plan. So yeah, so we take 2 or 3 months off, then yeah, it's well deserved. I already know that once the college drop next month, that's gonna strike excitement in people, and people gonna be saying, yo, what's up with the league? When the league's starting? Honestly, I don't have an answer for that right now, but I could pretty much probably tell you that it'll probably be after a patch dropped, because you wouldn't want to start a league up and they drop some patch and then they tell you, oh, if you started a franchise already, that patch won't count for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught up in nothing like that. So, we got some time, but meantime, between time, only thing I can tell people just work on your craft. If you cop the game when it come out next month on the 16th, just how we do. Dudes still be playing each other, putting the games in the chat, working on what they need to work on. And we just make it work. Make it work as far as on that note. But yeah, man, all in all though, this Madden it's been I ain't really had no issues with this Madden. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty. Some may feel different, but I think this Madden was. I think this Madden was one of the more solid Maddens in a long time. Personally, like I can't really say anything that I hate about the game. I mean, and let's be honest, ain't no game never gonna be perfect. Because if they make a perfect game, what are you looking forward to on the next one? So they always gotta leave something that can be worked on or whatever to make you go out and get the next one. Because if you got a game that you say, yo, the game is perfect, there's nothing else they can do. There's no need to buy the next one. Only thing you need to do is keep playing the old one, but just playing with the rosters. Keep downloading the latest rosters. So no game is ever going to be perfect. Even this college football will come out. As much as people going to be like, maybe like, yo, I ain't going to front that joint is dope. There's always going to be some people that be like, yo, I ain't really feeling this. Yo, they need to do this. It's always going to be something, no matter what. So once you understand that part, then I mean, everything else will just work itself out. But all in all, I ain't had no issues with this matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the only issue is like that's not this Madden. That's just since the abilities came in. Sometimes the abilities can be a little OD, you know. But other than that, man, like listen, like just gotta play. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: as much as I feel like some of the abilities are OD, I'm willing to bet that if we play the league with no abilities, you're pretty much going to have the same group of guys still going to be winning anyway. You know, that's just what it is. But I will say though, there are some guys that do benefit off of abilities. They need that. If they don't have that, they're like a fish out of water. I will say that. But I'm saying all in all, for the most part, it'll still be the same guys that's still doing what they do, you know. But I honestly, I'm gonna share something with y'all. I honestly wanted to play at least one season on this Madden with no abilities just to see how it would shake out. Like I honestly did want to do that, but obviously it's too late now. Like this already the last season, but and I never even mentioned this to nobody. It was something that I thought about myself that I was going to get on live one day and actually talk about. Like I wanted to do at least one season with no abilities just to see how it would play out. I was real curious about it. I was like, yo, you know what? We should do at least one season with no abilities. One season. We ain't got to keep going multiple seasons playing like that. But I wanted to do at least one just to see, you know what I mean? But I never even got a chance to do that. But I definitely was curious to see how that would play out though. I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely was curious about that. But yeah, man, like I said, I felt like this man was solid. I ain't had no issues with it. Yeah, that would have been dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion, I think that would have been dope. Cause then you really would have had a chance to see, you know, people real schemes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like because you can't rely on abilities, you know? But if you somebody that know how to if you somebody yeah, I did do that. I did do that a couple of matches ago. Yeah, I think he did win that. You know what I'm saying? I think he did win that. But um I just and I actually, you know what? We did do that, and I actually gave him some bread. I said that was for some bread. I said the winner would get some money. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I did do that a couple of matches ago, and I actually paid him. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that's something that we should do moving forward on every Madden. You know what I mean? Like I said, we already at the end in this one, but I just think moving forward on all Maddens, we should do at least one season with no abilities. Now, even if we do get back to doing two leagues, I'm even willing to talk about doing one season with like one league with abilities and the other league with no abilities. I'm even down to do something. Like I'm just one of them dudes that's, you know, I'm always down to try something. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's don't get me wrong, I ain't willing to try anything. But as far as like when it comes to competition and just trying to be innovative with things, I'm always down for that. You know what I'm saying? To try it and see. You know, yeah, NCAA definitely got that. Listen, when I'm hearing about the NCAA, what I like, and I'm surprised Madden didn't have it. NCAA got stuff called wear and tear and all of that, to where is that, you know, you really gonna have to think about how you're using your players. You can't just come out and keep throwing 40 times to your quarterback or giving your running back, like guys like Corliss who just run the ball pretty much all game. From what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing with the NCAA, that would be a big problem for him, because that running back would be done off. You know what I'm saying? Because they showing the different parts of his body that's getting injured, that's getting wore down. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope, though. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. That's real dope. Madden should have been had that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how a college game could just come back after all these years, and come up with something like that. And it's like, yo, Madden, how y'all ain't been do that? You know what I mean? Like, how y'all didn't have something called wear and tear? But like, again, they ain't, these companies ain't slick, man. They leave things out just so you can have something to look forward to come the new one. You know what I'm saying? Because if they knocked everything out the park in just one game, every place you look, the review, yo, this game is a 10 out of 10. Like, if that ever came true, ain't nobody looking forward to the next one, because, like, what more can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna keep your old game and just upload the rosters. So they're always gonna leave something out. But yeah, college football right now, like, they're hitting on a lot of things that, Madden haven't been even entertaining. So, it's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real interesting. You know, so yeah, like I said, I'm always just down to try different things, period. Like, I'm always up to a challenge or whatever. Like, I don't care about, abilities, no abilities. I can adapt to any style, you know what I'm saying? Because if you just know the fundamentals, and you just somebody that just that know how to play smart, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got your scheme or whatever you like to get into, you somebody that know how to get in your bag on, you're a good defensive player, like, you'll be all right. You don't need abilities to rely on that, but yeah, that was just something. I was just sharing that with y'all because that's something I really thought about before this match was over. I was going to get on live one day and ask y'all, say, yo, y'all down to do one season, no abilities, we just work, but I never got a chance to do it. Time went by way faster than what I thought. Time just going by fast, period, right? Like, I feel like the new year just kicked in and we're already in June. How crazy is that? We're already halfway through the year, and I literally could just remember when the ball dropped, when New Year just came in. And it's like, yo, damn, you look around, we already in June? Crazy. Crazy. Time be blowing. Time waits for no one, for real. But but yeah, so, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get on here and talk about the college, let y'all know, yeah, we definitely looking forward to doing something over there. Like I said, as long as the game is dope. If college is trash, then we might as well just pack it up and just get back on this two league man thing. You know what I'm saying? But if college holding its own, then yeah, we'll rock out. We'll rock out and make it do what it do. But yeah, we're gonna finish strong. We in week 12 of legal. I don't even know what week we in, but we pretty much around the same thing. Week 12, week 13. So both leagues will be wrapping up around the same time, probably up until the playoffs. Then, guys will be, you know how that go. Playoffs, certain playoffs last longer than others. Some guys just drag their feet. They be wanting to ride that playoff wave out till the wheels fall off. But it doesn't matter at this point. We ain't what we rushing for. You know what I'm saying? This is it. So we definitely at the end of it all. Again, I had a ball, man. I had a ball. I had fun. I'm looking forward to the new Madden. Haven't heard nothing about the new Madden. Don't know what to expect. Don't know what they're talking about. I haven't heard anything. I don't even know if they even began talking about anything, 'cause I haven't even tried to check to see if they talked about anything. But I'm looking forward to it, of course. Again, since it's looking like we're gonna be doing one league, y'all better think long and hard about which team y'all thinking about using for Madden, because if we doing one league, as you know, We didn't reboot on this Madden. Y'all keep that in mind. There was no reboot. So you felt like you somebody that said, yo, give me give me the Dolphins, man, that's your team. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just switch with somebody or, somebody dropped out and you asked in season one, can you switch out? Then cool, I ain't got no problem with that. But other than that, y'all already know once we kick it off, once we start, that's it. It's over. That's your squad until, the new Madden drops. So think long, think hard. You got nothing but time to look at these rosters as far as even in real life. But even besides that, when the Madden drop, you get a chance to go look at them rosters and really think about who you want. Because this is it. So take your time. Don't rush. Don't try to be the first dude. Send me a list of teams. When you ain't even got the new game in your hand, look at the rosters. Look at them rosters when the game drop. And then figure it out. Same with college. If we're doing one league over there, which we will be doing, take your time, and don't try to be the first dude to hand something in. Take your time, figure it out, because one team that you stuck with, it can be some long seasons for you, for anybody. But yeah, man, I definitely got a couple of more lives coming before this Madden is over, just for the league purposes, playoffs, stuff like that. So yeah, but I just wanted to touch base with y'all because I heard that, a couple of guys been asking about, college. So, I just wanted to let y'all know, yeah, we definitely looking forward to getting that college league started and, moving from there. But I'll definitely be back with a fifth quarter. If I don't have one before the playoffs start, I'll definitely have it when the playoffs start. Either way, you will hear back from me from the fifth quarter when we get it back on. I'll holla.